What is a request for production? Hi, I'm Frank Nunes. I'm a California personal injury trial attorney practicing in the state of California. Join me as I explain what a request for production is and what it means to your case. A request for production is similar to the name. It is one party requesting another party to produce something. Most often that party is asking the other side to produce documents, medical records, copies of a driver's license, financial reports, but it can be even broader than that. They can ask you in a trip and fall case, please produce the shoes you were wearing at the time you fell, or please produce the employee manuals that were around. Or with the request for production, you can actually inspect things. Please produce the ambulance the person was riding in when they were taken to the hospital. So the request is not always limited to documents. It can apply to anything, and it's the formal way of getting information from the other party because it obligates them to look for all the information that is responsive to that request. Now, how do you answer a request for production? Your lawyer will file an objection, a written response to that request if it's improper. Perhaps it's asking for something that's not permissible. Perhaps it's too broad and very difficult to dig up all the documents or the items that are requested by this. The lawyer will handle that part for you. He or she is on top of that. What they need from you is all the documents, items, or other tangible things that are responsive to this request. There are times when you cannot comply with a request simply because either the document doesn't exist or it's in the possession or custody of somebody else that you can't get it from. For example, if someone says, produce all the documents to support your wage loss claim, and the person that was injured is retired, they would say those documents don't exist because they didn't have any wage loss in that claim. Practically speaking, the attorney will look at the case, prepare responses, prepare the written responses to the request for production, go through the documents, and then meet with you to make sure that all responsive documents are being produced and those that aren't produced are identified where they can be located. Well, that's it for today's video on what are requests for production. By the way, if you found this video helpful, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Why? So you can continue to get great new content every time we post another educational video. And if you have questions, I want you to pick up the phone and call me since I can answer your questions. I answer questions like this every day. You can reach me at 559-436-0850. I'm Frank Nunes, and thanks for watching.